wilderness. Theories range from an avalanche to secret military weapons testing, and even an encounter with a Yeti or aliens. For over 60 years, the Dyatlov Pass incident has remained a chilling puzzle with no definitive solution. Our runner-up at number 2 is one of the greatest aviation mysteries of all time: the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. On March 8, 2014, a Boeing 777 carrying 239 passengers and crew took off from Kuala Lumpur, bound for Beijing. Less than an hour into the flight, it vanished from civilian radar screens. Military radar tracked the plane, making a sharp turn back and flying for another hour before it disappeared completely. The transponder was turned off, and all communication was lost. What followed was the largest and most expensive search in aviation history, spanning vast stretches of the Indian Ocean. A few pieces of debris confirmed to be from the aircraft washed ashore years later on the coasts of Africa, thousands of miles away. But the main wreckage and the black boxes have never been found. What happened in that cockpit? Did the pilots deliberately crash the plane? Was there a catastrophic mechanical failure, a hijacking? The theories are endless, but without the plane, we have no concrete answers. For the families of the 239 people on board, the lack of closure is an ongoing tragedy. The fate of MH370 remains a gaping hole in the sky, a modern mystery that defies explanation. And finally, the number 1 most mysterious unsolved crime of all time: the Zodiac Killer. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, a serial killer terrorized Northern California, claiming at least 5 victims, though he boasted of killing as many as 37. But what made the Zodiac truly terrifying wasn't just his brutal attacks. It was his game of cat and mouse with the police and the press. He sent a series of taunting letters and cryptic ciphers to local newspapers. He demanded they publish his codes on their front pages, threatening more violence if they refused. To this day, only some of his ciphers have been solved. The most famous one, the 340-character cipher, was cracked by amateur sleuths in 2020. But it offered no clues to his identity, only more boasts and defiance. The killer would call the police after his crimes, calmly reporting them himself. Despite a detailed sketch, multiple witnesses, and a massive manhunt, the Zodiac Killer was never caught. His identity remains one of history's greatest whodunits. Countless suspects have been named over the decades, but none have been definitively proven. The man in the hooded executioner's costume, with the cross-circle symbol, simply vanished, leaving a legacy of fear and a puzzle that continues to fascinate and horrify the world. From a fiery mystery on Christmas Eve to a phantom killer who played games with an entire state, these unsolved cases remind us that some questions may never be answered. They are dark corners of our history that continue to challenge our understanding of what's possible. What do you think happened in these cases? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching.